If you're somebody that's growing in responsibility, growing in leadership, growing in your area of responsibility, and you're wondering about your capacity to handle all that, here's some thoughts for you. Came out of some contemplation I was doing earlier this week, as well as an encouragement I got from one of my friends, Heidi. So what happens is, as we grow, more responsibility comes our way. And as we handle more responsibility, there is potential for something that's really nasty. 2 words: burnout. How do we avoid burnout? There's a couple different things I want to share. One of them is this really interesting strategy called remaining grounded and being present. How do we remain grounded and stay present in our situations as more responsibility is coming our way? Number 1, I practice this spiritual discipline. It's called Cancellations and Desolations. And my brother Seth actually suggested this to me. It's something that he practices on a regular basis. And what that consists of is getting really quiet and then analyzing with God what you're feeling. What happened yesterday that was difficult? Where was there stress involved in your daily activity and your responsibilities at work or your responsibilities at home? Write those down. Just places that just feel a little bit off. And then on the other side of that, consolations. So what went really well yesterday? What's some things that you can be thankful for? Recognize those 2 things. Contrasting them together with yourself and with God is a great way to learn anchoring and staying present. The other is a really interesting idea and action that my wife Sonia helped me with. When we first got married, I was always doing do. Stick everything I could possibly get in a day and then add more onto it. And I sort of think that that's functional anxiety. I've written this book called Unanxious. I talk about it a little bit in that book. But in my scripture reading earlier this week, Exodus 34:21. So I'm reading through the Bible in a year, and I pay attention to what jumps out at me. This is in Exodus 34:21. Moses is talking about rest and how rest and observing the Sabbath is something that is really, really important. And what jumped out at me was this: you must even rest during times of harvest. So what Moses is saying, and God communicating through Moses, is that rest is something that we have to prioritize above work. Now that doesn't mean that I get to work and take naps, okay? What that means is that I take time during the week to schedule in rest. So it's not uncommon nowadays that on a Saturday or a Sunday, you'll find me at home in the love seat in my living room with my feet up, and I'm literally just resting. Now, I don't rest for the whole day. I take time to observe rest. And I think that those 2 things, consolations and desolations, and scheduling rest, ways that as leaders we can grow to handle more responsibility rather than burnout. Hope you're encouraged.